We now shift our focus to West Asia. Israeli airstrikes, the devastation, and rising casualties. This is currently the ground reality in Gaza, where Israeli airstrikes continue to pound the enclave, and safe space just simply no longer exists. In fact, space for Gazans is shrinking fast, with Israel now controlling 50% of its territory. Israel now occupies half of Gaza, and most of this land has been captured by the IDF near the border areas, claimed through razing Palestinian homes, farmland, infrastructure, almost half of which were acquired just over the past few weeks. And as Israel expands its footprint in Gaza and shrinks the space for Palestinians, its attacks continue unabated. Just have a look at these images. Pre-dawn Israeli strikes lighting up the night sky near the Al-Aqsa hospital in Deir al-Balah. Loud explosions sending people fleeing for cover. Scenes from the aftermath of the strike depicting the scale of devastation. Buildings flattened, rubble just about everywhere.
Our houses were hit, so we came here as displaced, and they also hit us here. Where shall we go? Where do we go? If there is no safety here, in our houses there is no safety. Wherever we go, there is no safety. Where can we go? Tell us. Where do we go? Where?
When?
And further south, a strike on a tent in Khan Yunis killed a local journalist and injured at least 9 others. Footage from the scene showing Gazans attempting to douse the blaze. Another strike in Khan Yunis hit a building. Rescuers can be seen looking for survivors there amid heaps of rubble, transporting them to ambulances, while others who managed to escape the strike appeared to be in utter disbelief and in shock.
We heard the sound of explosions. Then rubble started flying over us, so we went down to see what was happening. We saw that the Israeli army had targeted the family home of my uncle Abu Asad al-Nafar. We tried as much as possible to rescue the wounded and look for survivors. We were surprised to see that most of those martyred were children.
You see, since dawn, the death toll from the Israeli airstrikes across Gaza has claimed at least 13 lives so far. And according to the Gaza's government media, at least 57 people have died, 137 injured over the past 24 hours, taking the death toll in Gaza to nearly 1,400 since the truce between Hamas and Israel broke on the 18th of March. The total number of casualties since the war broke out now standing at nearly 51,000. With over 115,000 injured, nearly 18,000 of the casualties children, around 12,000 women. Across the other side of Palestine, Palestinians living in West Bank and Jerusalem held a general strike in support of Gaza. Shuttered shops, desolated streets with little to no vehicular movement could be spotted across these parts.
Today, in Hebron is a general strike by all the Arab people in solidarity with Gaza. We see sights of children that are unspeakable. We can only say, God is sufficient for us, and He is the best disposer of affairs. People today continue, and God willing will continue with the strike, because the situation is difficult. May God be with the people.
And as the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu meets US President Donald Trump in Washington later today, the future of Gaza would be among the top topics discussed between the two leaders. But for the people of Gaza, the past, present and the future seem to all look bleak at this point. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.